Hey, what's up peeps? This is Murray aka Mr. Scary Muffin, and I am gonna do a quick tutorial today on how to make floating sand that drops when you activate it with either redstone or placing a block next to it or punching a block away from it. So we're gonna do this in MC Edit. The only way you can do this, maybe, is by using MC Edit. There's no in-world way of doing this. I'm going to create a world real quick. This is MC Edit. If you guys want this program, it's free. You just go to Mindpedia or check out the forums. There's places. If you are making your own adventure map, I highly recommend using a program like shoot, I wanted stone. I highly recommend using a program like MC Edit. It will save you lots and lots of time. So what we're going to do, we're going to do a quick little setup here. Let's see. Actually, yeah, let's do it this way. So I'm just going to build a little sand that floats in the air. And this will work for gravel as well. Okay, so here we go. Oops, let's just undo that. Undo. Okay, and here we go. That should be good. And I can even do my redstone stuff here too. Now, in terms of redstone stuff with MC Edit, I mean, doing this is pretty simple. As you can see, I'm just laying a straight line down. Some of the more complicated stuff, you'll probably want to do them in game instead, just because you can actually see it. If you're setting up sand falling stuff though, if you're testing it out in game, you have to come back and reset it every single time you do it. There's no other way around it. And what I'm going to do actually is I'm going to make a copy of this, because we're going to do a little experiment and clone that. Okay, so that's our first setup. Basically that's the purple pink block is the pressure plate. When I push it, the sand is going to, the redstone's going to trigger and hopefully make the sand fall. Here is the exact same setup because I just cloned it, and what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to remove some of this sand and adjust it. So let's make this one block higher than the other one, and then we'll clone this one. Whoops. And you can see MC Edit is really helpful. It's pretty easy to learn. If you need a tutorial on MC Edit, I would not mind doing one. All you gotta do is just subscribe, thumbs up, leave a comment, let me know what you guys want to see, and I'll go ahead with that. Otherwise, I'll just keep throwing up random things. Okay, so that one's another step higher. Okay, so we are going to save this level and go into the game and check it out. Okay, and so now we're going to load up the world that we just created and see how well our little floaty sand thing worked. So here I am. MC Edit created the flatlands. The rest of the chunks are created by the world. You can make it more flat if you want to, but it's just how MC Edit works. Okay, so here's the first one we made. The redstone connects up to the third one, and there is another block underneath it that is not touched by the redstone. This one, the redstone touches that block that is highlighted right there. Is the second one from the bottom, and this bottom one's not trigger, and this one, the redstone, hits the very bottom one. So let's test the first one. Bloop. And you see, bloop, that it does not trigger. And the reason for that is that you need to have the sand block, the one that triggers, it has to be the one on the bottom, or at least one above the bottom. That's because if this one is activated, then it won't fall, and because this one is stopping it from falling. The bottom one is preventing it from falling. But redstone can trigger the block that it touches as well as the block right underneath it. So when I trigger this one, the sand will fall. And of course it triggers the bottom one, so this one will fall as well. Alright. If I wanted this one to trigger, when the bottom one triggers, and it rubs against another bottom one, those ones will trigger as well. So if I punch this one out, it will trigger both of them at the same time. I'll just place that back. So that's basically it, guys. There's no way that I know of in game that you can set up sandfall traps easily. Probably the easiest, if you want to do it in game purely, you'll have to use torches to support and then use water to wipe out the torches. But if you want the way that we have it in Escapecraft, then you'll have to use MC Edit or another map editing program in order to place the floating sand, and then you put the redstone there. Do note that when you're testing this stuff out, you have to go back to MC Edit and reset it every single time. And it's also very annoying if you're setting up your trigger mechanism and you accidentally trigger it with a repeater or whatever circuitry stuff you're building. Anyways, I look forward. I love trying out other people's adventure and challenge maps. If you have one, send it to me, and I will be more than willing to give you feedback on it. Also, I love thumbs and subscriptions. I love every single one of my viewers. Thank you so much for supporting me. It's been a blast so far, and I hope to make this make more videos and let you guys see. So do thumb up and do subscribe. Leave comments. I read every single comment, and I try to reply to them whenever there's an actual reply to be given. And so yeah, let me know what else you guys want to see in the comments below, and I will do my best to appease my audience. Thanks for watching. I will see you guys on the flip side.